Now the most important part is, if you look at the canvas, this API gateway and Lambda is connected together, right? So the same way, here it should be connected. Now you can see API gateway and Lambda is connected properly. We'll see how the deployment works with PinPole and AWS Cloud. So suppose you have to deploy an API gateway on your AWS account. So what you have to do is simply drag and drop API gateway on the canvas and go to deploy, and you have to connect the PinPole account with your AWS account. So you click on connect, will show you this onboarding step. You have to open CloudFormation stack. Once the CloudFormation stack is there, you have to just select and allow access for creating an IAM role so that PinPole connects your AWS account using OIDC, and you can see the real-time updates on the dashboard at how PinPole is trying to connect with your AWS. You can check all those events that is happening inside your AWS account, CloudFormation stack. So you see all those create in progress, create complete, everything is happening inside your CloudFormation stack. Keep on refreshing. If everything is completed, then this create stack in AWS CloudFormation gets completed, and that connects the PinPole to your AWS account. Now as you can see, the OIDC status is connected. So your AWS account and PinPole account is now totally connected. Now you come to the canvas, you see that you have added an API gateway. So you just have to click on sync button. As soon as you click on sync button, it will take whatever is on the canvas, whatever setup and infrastructure is on the canvas, and it will take that same infrastructure and it will deploy to your AWS account. To verify, you can easily go to API gateway, and inside that API gateway, you will be able to see that API has been deployed. You can see this is the API gateway that we just have deployed on 28th of May. Now, let's suppose you want to connect a Lambda. Now, let's suppose you want to connect an AWS Lambda with the API gateway, and these are the currently set up. This is a Node.js. This is the memory, this is a timeout. Now, what we do, as soon as you add these Lambda, let's sync again to the AWS account from PinPole. So this is more easier than the way we use YML codes and try to use GitHub and AWS SAM template to deploy serverless component to the AWS account. Now let's go to the Lambda dashboard, and you see the latest deploy. It's 3 seconds ago. This is the latest deploy. Now the most important part is, if you look at the canvas, this API gateway and Lambda is connected together, right? So the same way, here it should be connected. Now you can see API gateway and Lambda is connected properly. Now let's suppose you want to add another SQS with the Lambda, and you want to create a fan-out architecture with this AWS Lambda and SQS and SNS infrastructures. So this SQS, whatever message comes to the Lambda goes to the SQS, and now this SQS can hit another Lambda. We can add another, let's say, SNS into the Lambda, and then we can add multiple SQS to the SNS, just to make sure that all these different components are properly connected and they are getting deployed. And then for each and every AWS services, all of them should be properly connected in the AWS console also. Now the easiest step, we'll click on sync button. As soon as the sync is done, the deployment is completed. Now you simply go to the CloudFormation stack, and you can see the SQS, and 1, 2, 3, 4 SQS and 1 SNS topic is getting deployed. As we can see on the canvas, we have 4 SQS, 1 SNS. We have 4 Lambdas and 5 Lambdas connected, and 1 API gateway. So inside SQS, there should be another SQS being added. I think that is taking time, so we can check it from here if update is in the progress. So that is the first time when you try to connect with OIDC, that is the first time you have to connect with the AWS account to the PinPole, and it's securely connected. As soon as this connection is done, now you just have to make the resources on the canvas and keep on syncing. So it says that create complete for the SQS. Now let's go and check for SQS. So you can see SQS 3, 6, 7, 8 is already being deployed. Now let me try to check for SNS. 3 topics are there, but we need to make sure that those topics should be connected together today only. So the access code is 1 and 3x, 1 and KE 3x, 1 and KE 3x. So this way you can sync your complete cloud architecture with PinPole to your AWS cloud. Now, for example, you have this AWS Lambda and you want this memory to be 1024 and just click on apply to cloud. This configuration pop-up of that cloud service like AWS Lambda will be applying directly to that cloud account, to your AWS cloud account. This will make it very easy in terms of deploying and managing any kind of cloud architecture. So you see, right now we had 4 functions in the AWS account. So you see all these data is there. Now let me try to open the first one that is being created. What is the configuration? So this is 124. This is the first Lambda that has been created. But whatever cloud resources that you have on the canvas, the same thing can be deployed. Now let's say that we have to clean the canvas as well as the AWS resources. So just we have to delete it and Control S, save it, and then click on sync entire stack. Click on delete entire stack and it will delete everything from whatever was done. So delete is in progress and this will be deleted. You can see the delete is in the progress. You can check it in refreshing. The delete is in progress. Whatever resource that we have generated, so let's say it will start with like it has deleted all the lambdas, way possible that you can manage your cloud resources very fast. SNS has been deleted. Now what about SQS? I'm not editing the video time here. It's all being deleted as soon as we delete it from that there. API gateway is also deleted. So this makes it very powerful to manage your cloud resources. And when you go to deploy, you can also click on disconnect. Once you click on disconnect, then after this, you won't be able to access your AWS account from the canvas. Thank you so much.